Honorable Chief Minister of Maharashtra, Shri Ashok Chavan ji, Shri Anil Deshmukh ji, the unstoppable, as it was described, Nanik Rupani ji, my friends on the dais, Suresh Prabhu, Neeraj Bajaj, respected Nana Churasma ji, members of the awards committee, members of the management committee, the distinguished eminence that I see in front of me, the distinguished award winners, ladies and gentlemen. Let me also extend a very, very warm welcome to you to this evening, a great evening of celebration, the 26th Global Awards function of the Priyadarshni Academy. I remember attending the very first awards function in 2002 as an award winner myself, and I still remember those great feelings that one had. And the last 2 years, I've had the very special privilege, a very, very special honor of chairing this awards committee. Let me begin by also appreciating the unstoppable Nanik Rupani ji, the Priyadarshni Academy. There's a spontaneity in his response whenever a new idea comes up. I was just mentioning to him that the Prime Minister of India has declared 2010 to 2020 as the decade of innovation, because innovation is going to be the key to inclusive growth, to competitiveness, and so on. And there is a National Innovation Council that has been formed under Sam Pitroda's chairmanship, of which myself, Anil Gupta, we happen to be members. I was just mentioning to him that the corporates must do something, everyone must do something. And spontaneously, he declared an award for the best innovator of the year, a 1 million rupees award, by the way, which will be starting. So that is Priyadarshini Academy for you, making a difference to India in its own inimitable way. The number of socio-cultural activities that they take up, the education activity, and this awards function is, of course, something very, very special that we look forward to. Let me begin by not only congratulating, but thanking all the award winners for being what they are and for having done what they have done. They are really, I would say, iconic achievers, if I may use those words. You're all inspiration to all of us, especially to the young generation. Young generation I'm really concerned about, because they see this huge turbulence around, the atmosphere of cynicism. They are looking for heroes to whom they can emulate, and here are those heroes that they can emulate. So you are their inspiration. I'll call you not only inspirators, but timeless inspirators, so as to say, because the work that you have done, your life and work, is a great message. I also want to thank the members of the awards committee. They had a great task of keeping the international prestige of this award that it has earned alive by raising the bar all the time. I'm not going to spend much time. We have to hear the award winners and their experiences in life and their messages to us. So I would like to end by just saying that someone has said that I only think of the future. And I do so because that is where I'm going to spend the rest of my life. And what is the view of the future? As President of Indian National Science Academy, I was chairing the lecture by Lord Martin Rees, the President of Royal Society. And you know what was the title of his talk? The title of his talk was 21st Century, the Last Century. Will the civilization survive the 21st century? And why was he saying that? He was saying because he was seeing the dangers of the climate change, the ravaging of biodiversity, terrorism, a whole range of things. We really came out sweating at the end of that lecture. And then I had the privilege of also chairing another lecture. And that lecture was 21st century, a century of hope, a century of mind, a century of knowledge. And someone said also 21st century will be the century of Asia. Very, very positive lecture indeed. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a special reason to thank the award winners, because if you look at their work, if you look at their message, you start feeling that 21st century is the century of hope. It is a century which will bring progress, peace and prosperity, not only to a selected few, but to the whole world. I know that this hall will be booming with applauses all over when each awardee actually receives the award at the hands of our Honorable Chief Minister. But may I suggest we start practicing right now by giving them collectively a thunderous applause that everyone around the world can hear. Thank you very much, because the evening belongs to them and we have done justice to that. Thank you. Bye-bye.